So what we're going to look at today is reminders, how to set them up against products, and how to determine how they're going to go out and when they're going to go out, and to get up your list of reminders. So when you add a new product, you can set your reminders there, or if you've already got a product in the list, say we've got canine vaccination C5, we can go and find that product, and at this stage we can go and set a reminder if we haven't already done so against that product. So we click on the product, and you'll see here you can edit special actions. So if you've already got a reminder set, you'd edit it here, or if you don't have any set, you can set up new ones from here. So edit special actions, and here's your reminders. So what we want to create in this case is an annual canine vaccination. We decide how long after the item is dispensed we want it to go out. So let's say we want it to go out 365 days after it's dispensed. Delete existing reminders of this type, so that means when you dispense the product and set this reminder, any reminders that have been set previously for that product will be deleted, so you can choose here yes or no. In this case would be a yes, so if you've already done the vaccination, you'd be setting a new reminder and you'd want to delete any reminders that are still in the system. You can also set recurring reminders here, so you can choose a list of reminders, and I'll show you later how to go in and make up this list of reminders. So you can actually choose reminders here that you want to recur for a certain every so often, for however many days, for whatever age the patient is. So you can just customize everything through the screen. So at this point we're going to create a reminder for C5, an annual canine vaccination. We'll save that. And that's now set against this product C5 vaccination. So if we want to go now and look at that annual vaccination reminder that we'd set up previously, go to administration and go to reminders and go to your annual canine vaccination. And this is going to show you the list of any that are going to be falling due over whatever period you've selected here. And what this shows you here, if you go to the edit section here, is it actually shows you how you've set up that annual canine vaccination. So we've linked that C5 when that gets dispensed to trigger these reminders. We're going to get an email form called vaccination reminder, or an SMS form, vaccination SMS. Now these will have already been set in the system, and we'll show you later how to set forms if you go to the forms section. So you've already drafted up your forms and you've chosen what you're going to attach the reminder to, what type of form, and you then choose how you want your reminder to go out. So you've got a choice here, email or SMS. You can choose what time you want it to go out. Often lunchtime works well for SMSs because people get it on their phones and they text straight back. And you can then select how long before the vaccination is due do you want the reminder to go out. So that all gets set here, completely customizable. So you may only want to send it out once or twice, you may want to send it out 5 times. You can choose the frequency here and the method of how you want to send it. So this is all preset for you, and we can save that. And now if we wanted to go and check who's due an annual canine vaccination, and let's choose some dates. So if we go a year ahead where we've probably got some patient information. So if we want to look at vaccinations that are due, you'll see these are all the ones that are due from the 1st of November 2014 to the 23rd of December 2014. What we can do from this screen is we can print the letters, we can print the addresses, so you can choose to do all of them, or you can select which ones you'd like to do. So you can do your sort of postal mail outs from here. What you can also do is export it to CSV. So if you want to use CSV format to do some sort of a mail merge, you can do that from here. And then once you've set the reminders, you can choose that because you've sent them, you want to increase that you want to know that they've been sent. So you just click, and now you know that that one's been sent. So you know that you've already sent it once. If it's still showing, you maybe need to send it again. You know how many times you've sent out your reminders. Now when you're printing your letters, it's going to be against whatever you've linked it to. So if you go to print letters, we need to select a patient here. It's linked to this letter that we've chosen, that annual canine vaccination form, which we'll show you how to set up in the video with forms and certificates and how to set those things up. So you can print out letters if you want to do a mail post out rather than doing SMS and emails. Now if you wanted to set up a new vaccination, a new reminder, you go back to the reminders. So that's just here on your administration reminders. You're back to your original screen and you can actually add a new reminder here. So say we wanted to do an annual feline vaccination. We'll select a form. Now you'll have to have already created this form, so again you'll need to go to the forms video for that, and you'll select what forms you're attaching it to, and you go in and you can say, okay, you want to SMS it at 9 o'clock 21 days before it's due, and then you'd like to email it in the evening a week before it's due. So that's how you can go and you can set up. So when I have an annual canine vaccination, that's how you set up new reminders.